Hi guys, welcome to ETF Junction channel. Each one of us has a preference, right? Whether it is relating to food or listening to music or attending a party. Preferences, depends on person to person. Now same goes for investing. And when we look at it, there are so much in offering as investing goes. Some people are interested in financial services, others in information technology. There are, stuffs like healthcare or infrastructure. The themes are building up, and the same preference when person takes it and incorporate in his investing is called a thematic investing. This brings to today's topic of discussion called thematic ETF. As the name implies, thematic investing basically seeks to align the selection of assets. It could be gold, it could be anything. When we talk about assets, there are different asset classes based on the preference of the investor pertaining to social, corporate or environmental selection, which is preference of the customer. For example, some of the recent upsurge in the thematic ETFs which we are seeing is social, security, environmental, technological. Now these are basically what investor perceives which will deliver a better return than the existing indexes or existing investment options which are available. So this is how thematic investment is defined. Now when we talk about thematic investing, we basically look to outsmart the return of existing basic index-based ETFs. Obviously, the cost here is almost 2 to 3 times, which is more than the normal ETF. It is also called special equity ETFs. This is the other name which is given. With the advent of, we are seeing the smart beta funds. Now this is again something new for all of you, as you must have been hearing it for the first time. We will be taking it in the next video in detail. So as I was saying, that with the addition of smart beta ETFs, the thematic funds have really added very large, and it has got a huge appeal among investors. As we stated, that thematic has been making a lot of splash, keeping the fact that it has really delivered some of the important recent themes which has really played out as far as the ETF is concerned is the technology. Obviously, if you look at FANG, has delivered a return of almost 40% year-on-year basis for last almost 10 continuous years. But that is where. So when we look at that, some people who invested in this theme based on their anticipation that going forward, these 4 or 5 players like Apple or Netflix or Amazon would make a huge difference, and their businesses not only would stay in USA, but globally it will make a difference. And that is where the burgeoning growth which we have seen in their asset prices and the return was reflected. As we look at in future, are there still some scope? Are there different themes which will be making a huge difference? Clearly when we see today, artificial intelligence, right? Genomics, or if we talk about security has been a major concern, cloud, blockchain. So there are so many themes which are coming up. It all depends how they play out in future. If they play out as expected, the customer would make abnormal return, and that's why they are looking forward to participate in that journey. As we understand, a portfolio has roughly 30 to 40 stocks. When we talk about theme, that it is concentrated towards select bet. For example, you will have 20-30% of investment in others and rest 70% in a particular theme itself. And that is where, as we progress and theme plays out well, it outsmarts the overall portfolio and it gives you a huge return, as we have seen in the FANG stocks. That's one. Second, when we look at this is just one theme. There are investors who club 3, 4, 5 themes together, so that if one delivers little later or other delivers little earlier, eventually you end up winning or making a better return. So this is where thematic investing scores over other investing. When we look at it, this just doesn't come as a only positive. The negative part is that we all anticipate an event, anticipate the future based on our past understanding. It may not play out. And the reason for not playing out could be technological changes which could disrupt the entire business. It could be taxation changes. It could be regulatory changes. It could be government's intervention. And if it doesn't play out, the chances of returns reducing drastically also is there. We have seen some of the cases. If I'd like to give an example, the moment Donald Trump came in USA in 2016, he attacked the pharma sectors and said that it has to be brought down in prices, and that sector for fairly long did not perform as anticipated. So there are challenges, there are advantages, but one has to be very subjective when one picks up a theme. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe ETF Junction YouTube channel. Thank you.